So I'm going to try and find it on the phone to start off with. There it is, test stream. I don't really need to save that at all. We'll just click on it and make sure we're talking. Right, we are indeed. No luck at all. What does it say the signal strength is like? And it actually says that the speed of it isn't enough. Even after him telling me today on the phone that 200 megabyte or something, he said.
Did you try to reboot it?
Should be plenty. Reboot what, the Wi-Fi? No, I didn't reboot it. He said he done it from his end. Right, I'm just going to go and stick a replay on here, the library. Replays. Right.
Yeah, it sent straight away. That won't even pick up at all.
You joking? Not even trying to?
No.
God's sake. You should maybe try and plug it in.
Listen, it says to start remote play, close apps, games and features on your PS4 that can't be used with remote play.
To start remote play, close apps, games
and features on your PS4 that can't be used with remote play.
Close apps, games and features on your PlayStation 4 that can't be used with remote play. Hello Jerry, we're trying to get the Streamlabs working at the minute and hooked up. It still seems to be struggling with the connection, but it's telling her now. I mean, if you want to use a remote play, then to turn off any games and stuff on your PlayStation that isn't games and apps and all on the PlayStation that isn't able to be used.
Yeah, it won't even try now.
She said it's not even trying now to connect, and that's from I started the stream, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, she's been sitting up there for the last 10 or 15 minutes with my PlayStation turned on, and it's been on. It's been working for her and it's been on, but as soon as I've started a stream, it is disconnected. We're a bit confused. I was on the telephone with Virgin and all the day, explaining to them everything. I got my bill down. I mean, so did by about 15-20 quid a month, and they told me. The first guy I was speaking to was Scottish, and he told me that he could see from his end that I had been having connection issues for a long time, and he was able to tell me that yesterday I had a whole lot of connection issues, and I says, oh well, yesterday half a dozen times I hooked up and explained to him everything about Streamlabs and on YouTube and streaming and all, and he says to me at the moment I'm getting 200 megabytes. Is it megabytes or gigabytes? He said I'm on 200 at the moment for speed. He says for more money I can have 300 or 500 or even up to 1,000. Although he says to me that I should not need any more than 200. Yeah, I explained to him what I was doing, and he says 200. I mean speed should be absolutely fine for that. He says I only have 200 at home, and he says about a splitter as well, because I told him that eventually I had to plumb in another Ethernet cable, and he says to me, listen, at home I have a setup, with a PC, a laptop, my Xbox and all plugged in, and he says instead of me having to run in wire, it'll be absolutely no problem if I just have a splitter on the one I already have plumbed in properly, and then I'll just run everything off that, and he says that'll not cause any issues at all. He says he has like half a dozen things running off the one Ethernet cable, So that'll mean I'll not have to fucking plumb in another full cable. I'll get a wee splitter, and I'll have the laptop plugged in. But at the moment, I'm not too sure what is going wrong with it. It is, as I say, hopefully maybe, I mean, Benson might happen or something, or somebody might happen. What was it? It says to you again. It says close. If you want to use remote play, then on your PlayStation close any games, apps, and what?
Close apps, games and features on your PS4 that can't be used with remote play.
Apps, games, and any features on the PlayStation 4 that cannot be used on remote play. So I'm not too sure what that means at all. So I don't. Just as I say, we're sitting here, and I just, nothing was really happening on her screen, even though it was connected. I mean, she's been sitting there, 15-20 minutes just having a wee look and seeing what options and stuff there is. But then she says to me away and start a wee stream just to see if anything else different pops up. But as soon as I started the stream, it immediately knocked her off, and now it's not even trying to connect back up. So it's not sure what is going on at all. I'll stick a replay on. I'm not sure what we're up to at the moment. I'll stay on the stream with a couple of replays playing, just so as.
No, it won't even try now anymore.
No, it's not even trying. You should Google what apps and games on your PlayStation 4 have to be closed down, in case there's just like one silly thing that I have on my PlayStation that is open. Like it could be the Share Factory that I have downloaded, or something silly. I mean, that is making it not work. What's your top split race again?
Well, what else is opened on your PlayStation? Like, nothing. Like, if you're playing your game, then surely that's the only thing that's opened.
Aye, but it's strange that as soon as I started a stream, it kicked you off. We'll see, hopefully. No idea what Benson is up to. I don't want to torture the man, so he'll maybe pop into the stream if we hang about, and he might know something. We'll hang about for a while anyway, just in case anyone pops in to say hello who might be able to advise us of anything. It might be something very simple, and we still haven't done that there thing as well that Benson said about clicking the plus button and then adding, what was it he said in the message, add some sort of capture device or something, did he say? Yeah, probably because you're streaming direct from your PS4. Don't you set up Streamlabs first and then get to recognise your PS4? It's already hooked up to the PlayStation 4. I turned my PlayStation 4 and stuff on, and I mean, before I started a stream, I mean, Jesse on the laptop was able to see my PlayStation and my PlayStation menu and stuff on her screen. She also had the option to go live on the computer. So I'm not sure how that works. If perhaps I wonder, should I stop the stream, Jesse, and then you try to start the stream by clicking go live up there and see. No, I'll still be on the game. I mean, so well, and maybe if you hit go live, like the fact that I have this here PlayStation camera and stuff on now, that might be a device. It could be something as simple as that, because I have the PlayStation camera on. Yeah, I know. You should come over here and sit with me as well. You huffing and puffing. You think you didn't like sitting with me, woman? Huh? You think you didn't like sitting with me? Can't come up to the PS4. Start remote play, close apps, games and features on your PS4 that can't be used with a remote play. And what happens whenever you press OK on that? And then Streamlabs and everything there just close down on you. Jerry says yeah, he would try stopping the stream, because it did. You see this here? I mean, the PlayStation camera. As far as I'm concerned, that is maybe classed as, I mean, some sort of capture device or something, and that might be like overriding. I think if you're running it from your laptop, then my picture up in the corner will maybe be coming from the wee camera on the laptop rather than my PlayStation, I mean, camera. I'm thinking if oh dear. Right, I'm going to end the stream again, and then we'll see if it allows us to hook back up. So okay, so we'll no doubt be on and off trying to figure out stuff. So I'll end this one here. Oh look, it says here start share play. When I hit the share button there, Jesse, look at the options it has here. I have start share play here. I wonder if that means anything. Sharing and broadcast settings. We'll click on that and see what that. Sharing and broadcast settings. Share button, control type, standard, screenshots, broadcast settings. Broadcast settings will we try? Broadcast settings.
I wasn't messing about with anything until you're sure.
Link other devices.
It shouldn't have.
Right. That's what they're doing. Jesse thinks it's just the internet, and they assured me the day that bloody over an hour on the telephone with a Scottish guy who was really helpful, and he told me he was able to see that we were having internet problems for a long time, and then he passed me over, the helping team or whatever to help with internet issues, and then he ended up speaking with someone who I can hardly understand on the other side of the fucking world, you know. Hello, how can I help you? Can you tell me your password? And then I was like, I don't know my password. It's probably this or it's probably that. And he said, no, I need the first character, the fifth character, and the eighth character. And I'm like, well, no, I've no idea what that is. And then he told me that he would advise me to turn off other devices and stuff if, whenever I'm trying to do the streaming stuff. And I said to him, I says that can't be right. I says I'm paying, nearly £60 a month. So I am. And you're telling me that in order to run a PlayStation and a laptop, I should have to turn off my telephone and tell other people to turn off their telephones and all. I says that can't be right. I says, I mean, you'd think to listen to you that I had some kind of workshop going or something like with half a dozen computers and all hooked up and running. And he says to me, he says, I can see that there's no problems. And I says, so how did the other guy, how was he able to tell me that I had a whole lot of problems? And he says, he basically says that the other guy I was talking to was wrong, that he wasn't part of the Fix-It team. He was part of the team who speaks to people who are threatening to leave Virgin. And he basically told me he was wrong, and he's looked at my connections and there's no problems with anything. And he says, you haven't rebooted your router in over 50 days. He says, that is your problem. He says, you should be rebooting your router every 15 to 20 days, and then you won't have any problems. We did. Almost time to restart. You've chosen to restart your device as soon as possible when an update is pending and one is ready for you. There's an update. We'll restart and install the update. You can restart sooner. Remember to leave.
If there's any updates, send to them. Don't be afraid to hit it.
Right, it says restart now, okay, or not now.
Did you start the update?
No, it's just in the middle of the screen. It says restart now, okay, or not now. What would you recommend to click there?
Let me see. Someone's ready for you now. We'll restart to install this update. Or you can restart soon. Remember to leave your device turned on, plugged in. See, you need to plug it in there as well. Do it now.
Right, so just hit restart now.
It's got full battery on it anyway, but you should plug it in.
Right.
Because if it turns off halfway through or something,
Restart now. Oh, can't connect. Right. That's just what it was there. I thought something else had popped up. Closing one app and restarting. It's closing PS Remote Play. This app is preventing you from restarting. Right, so it says restart anyway or cancel.
read it out to me again.
Closing one app and restarting.
Yes.
To go back and save your work, click cancel and finish what you need to. PS Remote Play. This app is preventing you from restarting. So I'll hit cancel. And it now says connecting to your PS4. PS Remote Play. You just want me to exit out?
No, don't exit out. Close it and do what it told you to do.
When you hover over the X, it says close. Is that not how you close it?
Oh, closing the other app, yeah.
Right, so I'm just clicking that X up in the top right hand corner. Yep, okay. So that's it. Right, it's closed. Now I have meant to go back and restart it and stuff. Ugh, I have no idea what I'm doing there.
Is the thing not up in the middle of the thing? Did it not,
No, I had
did
to.
it not say that it would close it?
Yes,
then,
but I had to go back in order to close that, so it went away.
So you closed the thing that it was wanting to do?
No, I didn't close that. I'd done exactly what you told me to do there.
For fuck's sake.
You'd think I'd done something wrong now. I asked you several times there. I was scared to hit anything. I just done what I was told. So I don't know what's going on with it now. It's just, it's not even restarting or anything for me. Oh. I want to kind of know what that is. Start share play. What the hell does that mean?
Haven't got a clue.
Live now on your channel. Test.
That's just a notification. I don't know what you've done with the other thing.
No suggestions at all? No. Start share play. Right, I'm gonna have to go on. I'm gonna end this one and go on to YouTube and see what that start share play means on my thing. Right. God knows I'll maybe be on and off trying to figure this out. I hope it doesn't melt my head and not work for me. I don't know what it is, but what if I press start share play and it messes something up? Right, you recommend just right. I'm going to hit it. Be brave. Start share play. Boom. We've hit it. No idea what's going on now. Cannot use this feature while broadcasting gameplay. Okay. So that was. That share play is maybe for me to be able to watch you playing your game, or for me to be able to play a game that you're playing and you can give me control of it. I think that's possible and stuff. Yeah, no sign of anyone. What time is it? 9:30. Don't even want to message Benson either and torture because I'm sure he wants to. Yeah. I'll end. Jerry's posted a link. He says, try watching that video. Are you able to see the live stream in your phone there? Are you able to click on Jerry's link and see that? I am, but because my stream is on my phone, I'm worried that might mess something up. Right, Jesse's having a nosy now with that link. I don't even know how to bloody do that there. Restart now. My computer. Let's get back on track. We couldn't update Windows because your device wasn't free at the scheduled time today. Restart was prevented and unsaved. Restart now. Right, I'm hitting restart now. Right, so that, okay, the computer's closing down. That just popped up in the bottom right hand corner of the screen there. Cheers, Jerry. Thank you too, sir. I have a funny feeling it might be that PlayStation camera that is affecting things, because I'm almost sure when I think my picture up in the corner there, I mean, whenever I'm using the Streamlabs, I have a feeling that my camera is not meant to be plugged in. I think my laptop is meant to be what's capturing my face. Right. Jazzy's watching it now, so talk quietly, so she can focus and concentrate on it. Hello James. We're just trying to figure out this stream lab stuff, which actually wasn't on the video. It's not going well. You may have to use the laptop camera, which you should be able to choose as a source as well. I have a feeling that it might be the camera that's the problem too. Hopefully, she's learning something. Any luck, love? Did it help you at all? No. Does it look like it's something different than what we're meant to do? Right, it's not what we were looking for. Well, hopefully no more when we see Benson, because the other day when we were speaking to Benson, we told him everything that we downloaded, and so he actually done it on his computer as well. And he wrote back to me saying, "Oh yes, I know." He has his stuff now all set up and running on the same stuff that we have. I mean, just so as he kind of knew exactly what we had to do. And he says, inside 5 minutes. That man just wrote back and said 5 minutes. He says, sweet mate, it's a gift. I have all notifications and all set up now. It's really easy to do. So hopefully it's something very simple. At least it stayed hooked up this time until I tried to start a stream, and then it unhooked. But it stayed hooked up there for a good 15-20 minutes, and it was showing you what was on my PlayStation and stuff. So hopefully, he said, right before smashing the laptop live on stream. No luck then, love. Will I just end this? Yeah, not much I can do right now. I just need to chill on YouTube, or have a look on YouTube, and see if we can learn anything else. Hopefully it's something really simple, like that damn camera is maybe the reason. That might be something as simple as that. We'll hopefully get speaking to Benson at some point. But we can't hang about here hoping the man might never be on the rest of the night. He's maybe busy. Next time we speak I can explain it a bit better. It's never simple. I know, Jerry, it's never simple at all. Not unless you know what you're talking about. I'm sure anyone who does know is probably sitting thinking to themselves, oh my god, how stupid are they? All they have to do is do this or do that. But like I say, I've been told today by Virgin that my internet will not cause me any more problems. I don't believe the man. I don't believe him until it happens. I mean, but he told me the day on the telephone, he says, I'm rebooting it for you now. That's why you were having problems. He says you need to reboot your router every 15 to 20 days. I mean, just to refresh it and stop you from having internet connection problems. And he assured me that by the time I got back home and turned it on, there would be no more disconnection problems. And the other guy who I was speaking to also said that the 200 speed that I've got, I can change it at any point I want up to a higher speed if I feel like I need it. But he told me that he's running half a dozen things off one Ethernet cable with a splitter, and he doesn't have any problems at all, and he only has the 200. So anyway, I may end it here, so I will, and watch a few things on YouTube. Catch you later. Thank you, Jerry, for the help as well, sir.